Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. If you hold Bitcoin, if you hold Ethereum, if you're in crypto, I implore you, watch this entire video. I want to give you my worst case scenario. I want to give you another possible scenario. There's an 80% chance, in my opinion, this will happen. If you appreciate our daily content, tap the like button. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. We come at you on a daily basis, keeping you informed. Everything going on in the cryptocurrency market. That's exactly what we're doing today. Now, it's important to note that nobody can predict the exact future. If any of us could, we'd be rich. And there's two possibilities in my mind where this market could go. One of these possibilities, in my opinion, has a much higher chance of happening. Let's get into this now. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we close this week in the red, and that's a big if, we will have 9 straight weeks of red. What is causing this? We've never seen something like this before. A big reason for the downwards pressure on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I want to remind you of this. Bitcoin and the S&P are still showing a near 90% correlation the majority of the time since the start of the year. There's a lot of things influencing traditional markets. It's pulling down all markets, especially risk markets like Bitcoin and crypto. It's also important to note, perhaps many of you were subscribed to us and around in crypto in 2018, 2019, the beginning of last cycle. It's important to note Bitcoin is now in a new cycle, and we're in the bear market part of it now. Now, traditionally, the bear markets are shorter, lasting a year or two, and the bull markets are longer, lasting 2 years to 3 years. If we are in a bear market, since we are in a bear market, and seemingly have been in a bear market for several months now, finding a low at about 28,000, what I'm looking for is a retest of the lower support down here, and now we need to find the bid. Important. We cannot lose 28.5K this early in the cycle. If we do, it's lights out for price. If we can trade above 31.5K, it's a quick move to 37K. If we lose the support of 28K, there's not that much support, and it's likely we fall sharp and fast with an eventual recovery. If we can claim 31.5K, it is likely we rally up to 37 resistance now and retest that. For what it's worth, given the cycle count and recent high liquidity sell-off, I give it an 80% chance this is heading towards 37K first. So there's a strong chance, because we've been going down for 8, 9 straight weeks in a row, there's a good chance we see a relief rally first. There's a chance that we fall below $28,000, and I'll get into that in just a second. That's my worst case scenario. Before that, let's finish up with reasons that it is likely and very possible we see a relief rally sooner rather than later. Bitcoin putting in a huge bullish divergence on the daily. The last time we had something like this happen was in 2021. This could indicate a big rally brewing now. Situation is different now, of course, on the macro level, but food for thought. Besides this, Bitcoin's MACD has flipped bullish, another sign a relief rally is brewing. Also, looking at some on-chain metrics, which has historically signaled the start of a rally, an all-time high, 65.4% of Bitcoin supply has not moved in at least a year. Looking over the history, this metric is a series of rolling higher highs and higher lows. All eyes are on when this metric macro rolls over, as this has historically signaled the start of a rally. Zooming out even more, Bitcoin has entered into a buy zone, a buy zone range. Why? Because Bitcoin has fallen below the 2-year moving average. Every time Bitcoin has fallen below a 2-year moving average, we've been in a bear market, a big bear market, a mini bear market. But historically speaking, if you are a believer, this has been a great buying opportunity in the long run. The point is, if you have a long-term outlook like I do, if you have HODL positions for Bitcoin or Bitcoin and ETH maybe, or a select few cryptocurrencies that you believe in has long-term value, and the market just has to realize this, if you're selling your Bitcoin and Ethereum, then you're betting against this chart. 1 billion users by 2024, 3 billion more users by 2050. 30. So I'm long-term bullish. I think a relief rally is more likely at this point. However, there's a solid 20% chance that Bitcoin does not hold the 28K support. If that happens, my Bitcoin worst case scenario, even though I believe it's unlikely to happen, I'd like to share this scenario with you, as unpopular as it might be. For it to get more likely for me, Bitcoin would have to close below 28.9K on the monthly. And this is what we're looking at. This is the price we're looking at. Bitcoin could fall to the next big support level, which is the 14K resistance. Now, if it does fall this low, to me, this would indicate a longer time period at lower levels before Bitcoin eventually breaks the all-time high. If we don't sink this low this early, and we do have this relief rally, which doesn't look like much here, but it would be big, I don't think we'd ever sink this low. I don't think this is likely at all, and it would actually be a shorter time before we break all-time highs. Let me know what you think about this analysis in the comments below. Before we get to more altcoins, let me take 60 seconds and turn you on to a major opportunity that most people in crypto do not realize they can take advantage of. This can benefit most crypto holders and traders greatly. And this opportunity is through a sponsor of ours, Choice App. So if you're unfamiliar, Choice App enables you to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and thousands of other traditional assets, including 22 and counting crypto assets, without having to pay a dime in capital gains tax. This is huge. So Choice App offers more crypto assets than actually any other retirement app. They offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, Aave, Cosmos, Polkadot, Chainlink, Maker, Solana, Uniswap, Yearn Finance, and many, many more, and they will continue to add more in the future. You can hold your own keys. Their fees are low and highly competitive. You can hold and trade cryptocurrency with no capital gains tax. If you think that your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto assets are going to be worth a lot of money in the long term, why not put a portion of your stack into Choice App so that when you're ready to cash out, you will not have to pay any capital gains tax. Your future self will thank you. In my opinion, Choice is the best retirement IRA app on the market today for crypto holders. Use the link in the description and get $50 in free Bitcoin when you start your Choice App account today. If you were in cryptocurrency in 2018, 2019, 2020, the depths of the bear market last cycle, you understand that where we are today, fundamentally, narratively, plumbing infrastructure-wise, we're in such a better spot. For crypto specifically, Ethereum and crypto specifically, Bitcoin has gotten stronger with its value prop and narrative, but crypto is in such a great spot. Consensus collaborates with Mastercard on new Ethereum scaling solution. Translation, Mastercard is interested in Ethereum, and Mastercard's new product development VP just quoted saying we're very focused and interested in blockchain and digital assets. And certain metrics in Ethereum are even indicating that a rally is on the way. Ethereum's average fees are at an extreme low, costing traders just $2.54 per transaction currently. This is the lowest ETH cost level since July. Historically, but by no means automatically, ETH prices rise after average transaction dips below $5. Great time to use the ETH network, and also indicates a rally is potentially brewing. And whether or not this rally happens in the short term or not, I truly believe ETH will run again. ETH produced per year today about almost 5 million. ETH produced per year after the merge, which is happening in several months, closer to 500,000. 8 billion less sell pressure per year at current ETH price. Think about that. So moving to proof of stake is good for Ethereum's tokenomics. If people stake their coins, they can't sell their coins anytime soon. And there is now more than 12.7 million ETH locked in the deposit contract. That's over 10.7% of the circulating supply at current prices. That's over 22 billion committed to securing Ethereum through staking. So the network is strong. And it's interesting that many other projects are showing strength from a fundamental perspective as well. Solana, Well, this is interesting. It might just be Solana summer in NFT land. Magic Eden is Solana's version of OpenSea, and currently their marketplace daily active users is beating OpenSea. So people are using the Solana network for NFTs. Interesting. NFTs in general, I remain long-term bullish. I think it's a no-brainer. Think about it like this. Spotify raked in 7 billion, 11 million artists, average amount of money per artist, 600. YouTube, right here, raked in 15 billion in revenue, 37 million channels, average per channel, $2.47. Obviously, we're above average here, but YouTube is notorious for not paying their creators. Facebook, 300 million in revenue, average per user, 10 cents. Now, NFTs this past year, 3.9 billion in revenue, just 22,000 creators, yet those creators average 174,000 average per creator. NFTs are a no-brainer. Finally, my friends, if you will be in Texas, June 7th through 8th, this is right before Consensus starts. There's another conference, Dcentral Austin. Perhaps you saw us in Dcentral Miami last year. Either way, we'll be there. I encourage you to come. Check out linked below. You can get 30% off tickets with, I'll link it below. Use the code Altcoin Daily 22. Hope to see you in Austin during Dcentral. That's it for me today, my friends. My name is Aaron, Altcoin Daily. See you tomorrow.